Y'all ever feel a shiver down your spine, like something ancient and powerful is trying to whisper secrets from long ago? Our world is full of mysteries, tales that make us question what we think we know. Tonight, we're journeying into the heart of two such enigmas, mysteries that have haunted historians, scientists, and dreamers for ages. We're talking lost civilizations, unbreakable codes, and maybe, just maybe, a glimpse into a past beyond our wildest imagining. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of the ages? Then hold on tight, folks, and let's unravel these mysteries together. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-blowing mysteries. First up, we're heading to the depths of the ocean, searching for a legendary city swallowed by the waves, a city of advanced knowledge, untold riches, and a fate shrouded in mystery. I'm talking, of course, about Atlantis. The story of Atlantis comes to us from the ancient Greeks, a tale told by the philosopher Plato himself. He described a mighty island kingdom, powerful beyond measure, but also plagued by a fatal flaw, their own arrogance. And then, in a single day and night of fury, the earth shook, the seas raged, and Atlantis vanished beneath the waves. From the depths of the ocean, we journey now to a dusty library, where another mystery awaits. A book lies open, its pages filled with strange symbols and bizarre illustrations. This, my friends, is the Voynich Manuscript. Discovered over a century ago, this book has baffled the greatest minds. Its language remains undeciphered, its illustrations unlike anything found in nature. What secrets could be locked within its pages, waiting for the right key to unlock them? Join us as we explore the strange world of the Voynich Manuscript. Now, y'all might be thinking, Atlantis, that's just a myth, right? Well, the story comes to us from one of the most influential thinkers in history, Plato. This ain't no campfire tale, folks. This comes from his writings, dialogues called Timaeus and Critias.
Plato tells us that this tale of Atlantis, it was passed down through his family all the way from his ancestor Solon, a wise man of Athens. Solon, he heard it from Egyptian priests, keepers of ancient knowledge, who claimed that Atlantis was more than just a story. It was a memory, a warning from the past.
Now, Plato, he wasn't just spinning yarns. He was a philosopher, a man of logic and reason. Section 2, the ideal city. So what was Atlantis like, according to Plato? Picture this, a mighty island larger than Libya and Asia Minor combined, sitting right there in the Atlantic Ocean. At its heart, a magnificent city, gleaming with gold and silver. This wasn't no primitive settlement. Atlantis was described as a technological marvel. They had running water, hot and cold, even before the Romans figured it out. They had canals crisscrossing the city, bringing goods and people from the vast empire that Atlantis controlled. They had ships that could sail the oceans, weapons of incredible power, and a society that valued knowledge and wisdom above all else. That was Atlantis, at least in Plato's telling. Section 3, Atlantis' hubris. But here's the catch, folks. The Atlanteans, they weren't perfect. They had a fatal flaw, a darkness at the heart of their brilliance. They grew arrogant, consumed by their own power and wealth. They forgot the values that made them great: humility, wisdom, respect for the gods. They became greedy, conquering and enslaving other lands. They sought to expand their empire, to bend the world to their will. And that, my friends, is where their downfall began. Plato warns us that when a society forgets its values and succumbs to greed and arrogance, it's headed for disaster. Section 4, a night of fury. Now hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where the story takes a turn. Plato describes a night of unimaginable terror, a night when the gods, angered by the Atlanteans' hubris, unleashed their wrath. The earth shook with such violence that mountains crumbled and the very sea boiled. Volcanoes erupted, spewing fire and ash into the sky, and then, in a single night of fury, Atlantis was gone. Swallowed by the waves, sunk beneath the ocean, lost to the world forever. So, Atlantis gone without a trace? Not exactly. You see, over the centuries, folks have reported strange sightings, whispers of ruins beneath the waves. Some say they've seen shimmering lights. Others tell of strange structures glimpsed through the murky depths. Now, these could be tall tales, stories spun by sailors with too much rum in their bellies. But what if there's truth to these legends? What if somewhere out there beneath the waves, the ruins of Atlantis are waiting to be discovered? One of the most intriguing clues to Atlantis' location comes from Plato himself. He described the city as being located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. Now, most folks believe he was talking about the Strait of Gibraltar, that narrow passage between Spain and Morocco. It's a strategic location, a gateway between the Mediterranean Sea and the vast Atlantic Ocean. If Atlantis controlled this choke point, they would have held sway over trade and travel throughout the ancient world. Now, some folks reckon that the real Pillars of Hercules might lie elsewhere, but the Strait of Gibraltar, it holds a certain allure, a connection to the ancient world that captures the imagination. Now let's hop across the pond to the Bahamas, where another intriguing discovery has fueled speculation about Atlantis. Off the coast of Bimini Island, there's a submerged rock formation known as the Bimini Road. It's a series of large rectangular stones that stretch for almost half a mile along the ocean floor. Some folks believe it's a natural formation, just a quirk of geology. But others, they see something more, something man-made. Could this be a road, a wall, maybe even a part of a harbor from a long-lost civilization? It's enough to make you wonder if we might be looking at the remnants of a civilization far more advanced than we ever imagined. And that brings us to another intriguing aspect of the Atlantis legend. The idea that this ancient civilization possessed technology far beyond their time. Plato described them as having harnessed a mysterious energy source called orichalcum, which gave them power beyond our comprehension. Could they have also mastered energy production, maybe even tapped into forces that we're only now beginning to explore? It's a tantalizing thought, and it raises the question, if Atlantis was real, what other secrets might they have possessed? Now, some folks take the Atlantis story even further. They believe that some of its inhabitants survived the cataclysm and made their way to other parts of the world, carrying their advanced knowledge with them. They point to similarities in ancient architecture, like the pyramids of Egypt and Mesoamerica, as evidence of a shared Atlantean influence. Could these ancient cultures have been visited, even taught by survivors of Atlantis? Now, from the depths of the ocean, we journey to a dusty library, where a different kind of mystery awaits. Picture this: a book bound in ancient leather, its pages filled with strange symbols and bizarre illustrations, like nothing you've ever seen. This, my friends, is the Voynich Manuscript. This ain't no ordinary book. It's a puzzle that has stumped the greatest minds for over a century. Discovered back in 1912 by a book dealer named Wilfred Voynich, this manuscript has been passed from scholar to cryptographer, each one hoping to crack its code, but so far no dice. What if the Voynich Manuscript is a window into a lost world, a glimpse into a knowledge and a way of thinking that's been forgotten by time? Section 2, a botanical cipher. Now, the first thing you notice about the Voynich manuscript is the illustrations. They're intricate, detailed, like something out of a medieval tapestry. But here's the thing, most of the plants and flowers in those drawings, they don't exist. Not in our world, anyway. Some folks think they could be medicinal herbs long lost to time. Others believe they might be depictions of plants from far-off lands, places unknown to the explorers of old. Could they be representations of something else entirely? Energetic patterns, maybe? Or microscopic structures only visible with advanced technology? Section 3. Celestial charts and strange diagrams. Scattered amongst the botanical drawings, you'll find something even more peculiar. Celestial charts, star maps that seem to depict constellations we don't recognize. There are diagrams of astronomical phenomena, intricate wheels and gears that seem to defy explanation. Some scholars believe these charts might hold the key to unlocking the manuscript's secrets. Could the Voynich manuscript be a guide to navigation, a map to hidden realms beyond our own? Section 4. A language unknown. But the biggest mystery of all, the one that has truly stumped the experts, is the language itself. The Voynich manuscript is written in a script that's like nothing else on Earth. No known alphabet, no decipherable grammar, nothing to give us a foothold. Code breakers, linguists, even artificial intelligence, they've all taken a crack at it. But so far, the Voynich manuscript has remained tight-lipped, its secrets locked away in a language that seems to whisper from a time and place beyond our reach. Now y'all know how it is with a good puzzle. The more you stare at it, the more it stares back. And this Voynich manuscript, it's been staring down scholars and code breakers for over a century. They've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at it, trying to crack its code. We're talking top-notch minds here. World War II code breakers, folks who could decipher enemy messages in their sleep. They took a crack at it. Linguists, experts in the evolution of language, they pored over those pages looking for any glimmer of familiarity. But so far, the Voynich manuscript has outsmarted them all. Is there a key? A hidden Rosetta Stone that unlocks the secrets of this book? Or are we chasing after shadows, trying to find meaning where there is none? Now you might be thinking, how hard can it be to crack a code? The Voynich manuscript, it ain't your grandma's crossword puzzle. Hundreds of pages, all filled with strange script, no spaces, no punctuation. Is it a simple substitution cipher or something far more complex? Even if you decipher a few words, how do you know you're right? Now, some folks, they've taken a step back and said, hold on a minute, what if this whole thing is a big old hoax? Maybe some medieval prankster, bored out of their mind, decided to create this elaborate puzzle just to mess with future generations. I mean, it's not impossible. The Voynich manuscript does have a certain playful quality to it, with those strange creatures and fantastical plants. And the fact that it's defied all attempts at translation, well, that could be seen as the ultimate punchline to a very long con. But here's the thing that makes me wonder, if it is a hoax, it's an incredibly sophisticated one. The script, while undeciphered, follows certain linguistic rules. There are patterns, repetitions, even what appear to be grammatical structures. It's almost as if whoever created this manuscript, they understood the intricacies of language, even if it's a language that only they knew. Section 4. Glimmers of meaning. Now, despite all the dead ends, every now and then there's a glimmer of hope. A researcher will notice a pattern, a connection to another ancient script, a possible clue to the Voynich manuscript's origins. For example, some folks see similarities to Proto-Romance languages, the ancestors of modern-day French, Spanish, and Italian. Others have pointed to possible connections to Southeast Asian or Mesoamerican scripts. And then there's the matter of those astronomical charts. Some scholars believe they've identified specific constellations and astronomical events depicted in the manuscript, which could help us pinpoint when and where it was created. Each of these glimmers, it's like finding a single piece of a jigsaw puzzle. It might not tell us the whole picture, but it gives us a starting point, a place to begin piecing together the mystery. Section 5. The enigma endures. So here we are all these years later, still scratching our heads over the Voynich manuscript. Is it a scientific treatise, a lost work of herbal medicine, a coded message from a forgotten civilization? Or is it all just an elaborate joke, a testament to the human desire to find meaning, even in the most perplexing of puzzles? The truth is, we may never know for sure, but that's part of what makes the Voynich manuscript so darn fascinating. It's a reminder that there are still mysteries in this world, secrets that lie hidden, waiting to be uncovered. And who knows, maybe one day, someone will come along with the right key, the right insight, and unlock the secrets of this enigmatic book. Until then, the Voynich manuscript will continue to beckon us, a symphony of silence, a testament to the enduring power of mystery. Section 1. Echoes of the Past. What do a sunken city and a book full of gibberish have in common? At first glance, not much. One's a legend whispered across millennia, the other a dusty manuscript. But look closer, and you'll see something powerful connecting these two enigmas. Both Atlantis and the Voynich manuscript speak to something deep within us, a fascination with the unknown, a hunger for knowledge. They represent mysteries that still linger, unanswered questions echoing through time. They challenge our understanding of the past. Could there be more to our planet's story than we've been taught? Ain't that a thrilling thought? Section 2. The Threads of Knowledge. Atlantis and the Voynich manuscript hint at knowledge lost, wisdom slipped through time. Atlantis, with its advanced technology, represents a pinnacle of achievement that vanished. The Voynich manuscript, with its cryptic script and bizarre illustrations, what if those pages hold the key to forgotten sciences? What if those strange symbols unlock secrets about medicine and astronomy? The possibility makes these mysteries so compelling. They remind us there's always more to learn, more to discover. Section 3. A Hunger for Wonder. It's not just about finding answers. The search itself is where the magic lies. The pursuit of knowledge keeps our minds sharp. Explorers of old set sail driven by wonder. That spirit lives on in today's scientists and archaeologists. They remind us the world is bigger and stranger than we think. So, will we ever truly unravel the mysteries of Atlantis and the Voynich manuscript? Maybe, maybe not. But that's okay, folks. Because the real treasure, it ain't buried beneath the waves or hidden in some ancient code. The real treasure lies in the journey itself, in the quest for knowledge, in the courage to ask questions and to keep searching for answers, even when the path ahead seems dark and uncertain. So, keep exploring, folks. Keep asking questions. Keep your minds open to the possibilities, no matter how wild or far-fetched they might seem. Because that's how we learn, that's how we grow, and that's how we keep the spirit of wonder alive. The mysteries of Atlantis and the Voynich manuscript, they may never be fully solved, but that's okay. The quest continues, and that, my friends, is what truly matters. Now I know what y'all are thinking. We've journeyed to the depths of the ocean, explored a book full of secrets, and yet we're no closer to finding definitive answers. And you know what? That's all right. Some mysteries, they ain't meant to be easily solved. They linger, they challenge us, they force us to confront the limits of our own understanding. Atlantis, the Voynich manuscript, they represent the vast unknown that still stretches out before us, inviting us to explore, to question, to never stop searching for answers. Just because we haven't unlocked these secrets yet doesn't mean we won't. Every generation, it brings new minds, new perspectives, new tools to bear on these ancient puzzles. Maybe tomorrow some bright young mind will stumble upon a clue, a connection that's been overlooked all these years. The thrill of discovery, it's always just around the corner. And here's the thing, folks. Atlantis and the Voynich manuscript, they're just the tip of the iceberg. Our world, our universe, it's chock full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. From the pyramids of Giza to the Nazca lines, from Stonehenge to the Bermuda Triangle, we're surrounded by wonders that defy easy explanation. And that's what makes life so darn interesting, ain't it? The knowledge that there's always something more to learn, something new to discover. It's the spark of curiosity, the thrill of the unknown that keeps us moving forward, that pushes us to expand the boundaries of human knowledge. So don't let the unsolved mysteries of the world get you down. Embrace them. Let them fuel your imagination. Let them inspire you to ask questions, to seek out new perspectives, to never stop learning. Remember, folks, the journey is just as important as the destination. The search for knowledge, the pursuit of understanding, that's what makes us human. It's what drives us to explore the far reaches of our planet, to delve into the secrets of the past, to reach for the stars. So keep looking up, keep wondering, keep questioning, Don't be afraid to embrace the unknown, to challenge what you think you know, and to always be open to new possibilities. Who knows what wonders are waiting to be discovered, what mysteries are just around the bend. The universe is a vast and wondrous place, and we've only just begun to scratch the surface. And with a little bit of curiosity and a whole lot of determination, there's no telling what we might find.